Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another review, man. Yo, check this out. Okay, so the big thing I'm waiting on is Snowfall. Yeah, I know I sound sick. Y'all gonna have to just pardon me, pardon that. What's going? First off, what's popping to my subscribers, man? I love y'all, man. You know what time it is. And I got excited now that I'm finally watching Your Honor. And as you know, I think it's done. But I don't care. I'm watching it once a day, so I'm gonna try to knock these reviews out once a day. I still like to talk about shit. I don't know what's going on. I only watched the one episode, even though I could have totally binged it. I practiced some self control. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't do it. So you know what? Fuck this. Let's get straight into it. I want to say first off, I'm so glad that Heisenberg is back. I love this man. He is just Breaking Bad was just so near and dear to me. Fuck Jesse. He's a complete pussy. Fuck him. Whatever. Anyway. But yes, I'm glad to see my man's back up on the screen. So, I have no idea what Your Honor is about, right? I just jumped into it, heard it was good. So this is what I've gathered from episode 1. So, he's a judge, right? And I'm trying to understand during that okay. You know, I have a lot of problem with court scenes, whether it be Power Book 2. I just got difficulty understanding these court scenes. So I guess when they showed us him in court, they was trying to show us how benevolent he is. You know what I'm saying? So much so that he's willing to go out his way on his little jog, check out the house where for the lady that the case is about, and do the job of the defendant. No, okay. There's a prosecutor, and then what is the defendant's lawyer called? What's the defendant's lawyer called? I don't know. Court appointed, I'm assuming. Okay, so the court appointed lawyer. So he did what the court appointed lawyer should have did. He called the police officer out as a lie and said that he was there. He's seen it. The whole shotgun house thing, which is pretty dope. And also the cinematography on here. I like a dark show. Just dark and bluish gray. And I love that shit. It gets me every time. But now help me with this. I do not understand. Can a judge do that? Can a judge just play lawyer right then and there? Like he basically was interrogating the police officer. So I don't know how true that is, but whatever. Salute to him. He saved a struggling black mama's life right there. But I guess that was to show us how benevolent he is, or the type of guy he is, right? So we get a feel for him. But so then I didn't even know that was his son until later on. But so his son, I think his name is Adam, drove to drop some flowers off at what looks like might be like, I know they do that at like crash sites. I don't know anything. I mean, I don't think that. I now know it's in New Orleans, right? So it could have been a flood that killed his mother. It's either a car crash, a flood, or a shooting. But I doubt that his mother was down there in the lower ninth, hanging out on the street corner at the convenience store. But I don't know anything. I'm gonna guess it was a flood or a car accident. So he went to go drop the flowers off the brothers in the neighborhood. Didn't really appreciate him coming over there and showing his loved ones some love by dropping a little mural thing down on their which okay, like, so I'm from Chicago, man. I don't know how the roots work down there in New Orleans. Do blacks really hate the white folks down in New Orleans that much? Like, that whole part seemed unrealistic to me. You mean tell me a group of dudes, group of black guys was just seeing him there and just watching him, not saying shit. And understandably, he got nervous. Okay, he got scared. Anybody who ain't from there should be scared because they pulled up and you don't know what the fuck. But they ain't say nothing. So he gets into his car. But I couldn't understand, why would he go, like, he went to a neighborhood that clearly from the outlooks was not a good neighborhood. And you ain't check your gas? First off, that's rookie shit, bro. That's rookie shit. Anybody that knows, if you finna make a possible dangerous trip to a neighborhood that you ain't from or you know nothing about, you make sure that gas tank is fucking full You don't want to have to make no extra stops than the stop you got to make. Because the last thing you want to do is go to a fucking gas station. You have no idea. Like, that's how niggas get left. You go to a gas station you don't know about? Shit. So, okay. So he panics. And then I guess he thinks that they're following him. And it could be, you know, that black SUV with the dark tint. But he's having a fucking asthma attack. Now, okay. This is also unbelievable to me. His irrational fear of black people, I don't think that's unrealistic. That's probably on par. But the black people being so aggressive and smashing up the picture, yeah, you kind of lost me. I don't see us really doing that. But so he's having a full-on fucking panic attack, and he can't take 2 seconds out to stop the car, bend over, and just get the inhaler. Like, but I guess we wouldn't have a show. That didn't make sense to me. So already I was looking at this shit kind of sketchy. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of moving parts going on. So then he ends up hitting Shorty on that motorcycle. God, was that brutal? Oh my God. And then to just watch him die, like, that was a rough ass death scene. Like, the gurgle, all that blood and shit. And then Shorty's leg was all fucking crooked. I was like, God damn, that was a rough one. Clearly my man, he don't have it all upstairs. He was trying to dig blood out of his mouth. I mean, I guess if you were really panicky, and I just don't know. Nothing about that looked good. CPR, didn't even try to turn his head or something, but I mean, sure he never had a chance. But I thought he was gonna die. On that crawl to the fucking inhaler, I thought it was over with. I was like, damn, where are we going with this? But anyway, I guess my man's has a change of heart. He don't want to call it in. He don't want to tell the cops. He got nervous. He's looking extra fidgety at the gas tank. He got a hold of his inhaler and shit. So I guess all is right with the world with that. But yeah, so then we see the videotape. So I'm kind of seeing where this is headed. I'm like, oh, okay. These are things that are going to be used to track his ass down. The gas station trip, the different people he ran into, all this, right? I'm like, okay, this is all about to be a thing. Chucks the phone into the water. A little late if you ask me. A little goddamn late if you ask me. But whatever, we'll see about that. Him trying to wash them clothes. I was like, watching Shorty gave me a fucking anxiety attack. Like, he was fucking all over the place and flooding the washing. I was like, damn, bro, just take a second. Take a fucking second, right? Gather your thoughts. But anyway, so then let's just fast forward through all this. Then when I found out it was the great judge's son, I said, oh no. Now things are getting interesting. So they had that talk, and like a good responsible judge and father, he's like trying to fucking talk him through it. Like, oh, you were nervous, right? You couldn't breathe. Full panic attack, right? Okay. It's good. I'm going to take care of you. We got this. This is when you need to use your connects. And you know what? I'm not mad. If I was a judge and this shit happened to my son, I would definitely want to make sure that, well, take him to the right people, work it out. I highly doubt he'll deal with any jail time because I'm the judge. And I've been working, I'm assuming he's been a judge for many years. So, like, it's okay to flex your muscle for family. I mean, people gonna look down on it because the law is the law and justice is justice. But we see niggas getting killed by police all day. Like, what part of the justice is that? And they just go home scot-free. So, if you a judge, why wouldn't you be able to, you know what I mean? Like, with a grain of salt. With a grain of salt. Take that as you will with a grain of salt. But I think I would do the same thing. So, I was like, okay, responsible. So, now I'm still waiting on the drama. Like, I'm thinking now this is finna be a show where somebody don't like that shit, so he got to go to court, and this whole thing is going to be a court thing, like to find out if his son should go down for manslaughter or vehicle manslaughter or something like that. Until the shit this is what, to me, I was like, okay, I'm all in. At this part, I'm like, I'm all in. When he saw the grieving family of the guy of the kid who's dead, who his son murdered with his car, when he saw that dude's face, he was like, oh shit. Let's go. Pack it up, let's go. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And so when he told him he is the most powerful mafioso in the city, I said, "Oh, it's getting good." I'm in. At first I thought this was gonna be some regular court shit, but no. So now he knows for a fact, even if he was to take his son there and to put people around his prison 24/7, the criminals will always be able to get there. So now it's not a choice of morality. It's not about morality. It's about keeping your son safe. So he's all in. Now we got to cover up this murder to save your life. I can't wait. I'm thinking the way episode 2 ended, they found that inhaler, which I thought he took with him. You know, and clearly the dog grabbing that bloody rag is going to be a thing. Like, you couldn't feel the presence of that giant dog behind you. Do any of y'all have a dog? Has your giant dog, a dog of that magnitude, ever snuck up behind you? I've never. I've had 4 or 5 pit bulls, big boys. I don't care how quiet they move. They're lumbering things. You feel their presence is right there. I would look down and be like, what the fuck you doing with that rag? You know what I'm saying? So, but I guess he was panicking too. So I think the inhaler, the rag, I'm assuming next episode, the mafia dude, this is my hot take. Y'all probably already know because you've seen it, but you're just here for it. But you keep me on point. But don't spoil nothing for me. So I'm assuming that the mafioso guy is gonna get a fucking like his own investigator to check out the crime scene and try to track down his son. And obviously he don't know it's his son, but yeah, gonna try to track him down with his own private investigator. So and it's okay. I like it. I'm in. But tell me what y'all don't know. You know what? This is only for the people who ain't seen it and who was willing to watch it with me episode by episode. All right, if you know what's happening in episode 2, keep it to yourself. All right, if you know how this thing's end, just watch me and laugh at me like, real, you got it so wrong, you don't even know. That's fine, but check in, you know what I'm saying? And rewatch it with me if you've seen it already. And see if, just start over. It's no biggie. But yeah, with that, man, I'm going to be dropping another one probably tomorrow because as soon as I get off of this shit, I'm going straight to episode 2, Your Honor. I'm on it. Because we got till February 24th till snowfall. So this got to do. We got to stretch it. But yeah, man, tell me what you think about Your Honor, whether you've seen it or not. Tell me, am I on the right path? Is this the shit? Are you loving it? It's on Showtime. I know. But I got every premium channel. You know how that do. I'll sit in the house all day. I got nothing to do but watch TV. That's all I got. But yeah, man, with that, let me leave y'all alone because I need to go watch episode 2. I'm thirsty. All right, love y'all, man. Peace.